9/11 was chaos, smoke, fear, confusion. The world felt like it was on fire because it was. And yet, even in that moment, there were stories of laughter, jokes cracked in the middle of the rubble and ash. Why? Because sometimes the best way to fight fear is with humor. Hey guys, Dan Greer, Forge, coming at you today for your 5-minute power up. Here's the thing. This is 9/11 week. I'm going to be real honest with you. This year we went to the 9/11 Museum, the Memorial Museum in New York City. And it's the first time I've ever been to New York City. And there were places in that memorial that were eerily quiet. And it was pretty amazing to be there. And my kids could feel the presence. Like, it was probably the heaviest day of our entire trip was when we went to that. But we also were able to talk about it and work through some of that. And it's, I don't even know how to compare it, but I'm going to say that if you ever get the opportunity to go to New York City and go to the 9/11 Memorial, take time to go to the museum, not just the memorial, and go in there, right? And walk through it, take your family with you, talk about what's going on, talk about what happened during that time. All right, let's get back to the point of this. Laughter in the firehouse. Firefighters are famous for this. In the middle of a tragedy, they tell jokes in the rig, on the station. It's not because it's funny. I've been there, right? I was a paid firefighter for a while whenever I first got out of high school. It's because it's basic survival. That's how you learn to deal with things. When you see so much tragedy, right, you have to have some humor. You have to be able to have some of that. And these moments of humor give men and women the strength to keep climbing the stairs, to keep moving up during 9/11. Now, here's the other thing. Laughter actually signals hope. So chaos screams, we're doomed. Laughter whispers, we're still alive. We're still alive. So when you have chaos going on all around you, if your desk isn't organized, if your life is chaotic, guess what happens? You feel like you're doomed. Literally, it's quite funny. So, I would say that my life is kind of busy. Like, it's not as busy as it could be. It's not as busy as some others are, but it's kind of busy, right? And so we asked somebody to do our chores because we're getting ready to go see my oldest son graduate from diver training, and that's from the Army. Absolutely amazing thing. And this lady's a stay-at-home mom. She has 2 young kids. I get it. She has some stuff going on. But it was like, let the dogs out, let the chickens out, little things, nothing big. And she's like, oh, I'm just so busy. I've got so much going on. And there's so much here. I'm just so busy. And she couldn't find time to do it. And you know why? Because she allowed herself to be wrapped up in that chaos. She has nothing going on compared to 90% of the world. I'm not saying she's not busy. I'm not saying she doesn't do a lot. But she complained because she went to town 3 days in 1 week. That's not gripe worthy, right? I literally go to 2 different towns half the freaking time whenever I travel, right? Or I'm not home, right? Which is completely different as well. But you don't see me saying, oh, it's chaotic. Oh, it's crazy. No, I go, it's amazing, right? And I laugh about it. I have fun. Think about it. Laughter is rebellion against despair. That's what I want you to think about. Whenever you get into a hard time where you think you're having chaos, you need to find something fun. You need to find something fun to laugh about. Leadership uses humor to hold people together. I've seen this happen time and time and time again. I can tell you story after story after story of when I was speaking at an event and let something slip the tongue. And guess what? Guess what? It caused the whole room to come together. It wasn't on purpose, right? But it caused the whole room to come together. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22 really says, a cheerful heart is good medicine. God wired us to need joy even in sorrow. In the middle of it all, he wants us to smile. He wants us to laugh. He wants us to crack those jokes. When you think that life is chaotic, when you think that you're in the middle of tragedy, sometimes some people look at it and they go, why are you disrespecting it by laughing? Why are you disrespecting my chaos by laughing? I'm not disrespecting your chaos. I'm not disrespecting your tragedy. I'm coping with it. I'm helping you to get past it. I'm helping all of us to get through this, right? On 9/11, we saw courage, we saw heartbreak, and yes, we even saw laughter. Leaders know when to cry, but they also know when to crack a smile. That breaks the tension. This week, when chaos comes, don't just panic. Laugh through the fire. Lead your people with hope. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. Get out there, get you some. Talk to you later.